Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content on the channel, and make sure to check me out on Twitch. All right, let's begin. Hey guys, so this is our first month's heroic content for our free-to-play account, and this is super late, but I think it's still important to showcase kind of the progress of the free-to-play account in regard to going from heroic, master, uncollected. So we got our 5-star on the 5th day of our free-to-play account by opening a Grandmaster Crystal, a single one, and getting a 5-star cable. So that's definitely helping us out here, and will probably be our kind of heavy hitter, since this was just a couple days in. This is probably about 2 weeks into the free play account. So I gotta say, I mean, 2 weeks in doing heroic, not too shabby. I mean, pretty good luck to get a 5-star. And before we can blink, we have our superior Iron Man down. And the one that we're going to be worrying about a little bit here is the Whorelock. Now, I am recording this post-content, but man, that Whorelock is a beast, especially when you are using mutants. We have a pretty straightforward fight here with Deadpool. So really the only thing that you need to watch out for is those bleeds. And hopefully in this next month, the goal is to get the master mode out so that we can start hammering out even bigger content. If we can do master mode within the first 30 days, I would be extremely happy. And there's nothing to say that we shouldn't be able to. So hopefully we can knock that out in the next couple of days. But this, I just was looking through some of my recordings, and I realized I had not documented this, had not recorded it, and just thought it was kind of fun for not necessarily nostalgia's sake, but just where we're going in that first 60 days, since I believe today is day 25-ish. We're right around that point at this point in the new month, but it's still pretty cool. We started near the end of the month and was able to hammer out quite a bit of content here. So here is boss number 3, Mr. Sinister. Now, Mr. Sinister, if we're just going off of the kind of fights and how to take down certain bosses, not even just for this event Ex Machina, but just in general, definitely say Deadpool, Superior Iron Man would typically be very straightforward fights. It would just be avoiding the special 2 on Superior Iron Man, don't get him to special 3. Special 1 is really quick with Deadpool, and special 2 is going to do a lot more damage. Just in general, as far as it comes to bleeds. Mr. Sinister, though, is kind of just your tank. Anytime that you're going to be doing criticals, he's going to gain so much more health back. And so it's super annoying for trying to tank him down in one fight at least. That is a long stun. Don't get hit by a special 2, guys. And got so incredibly close. I mean, really, there wasn't much of a reason to have let that happen, but we'll let our Green Goblin take care of the rest on this. So that's boss number 3 down. Ooh, love those rewards, especially for a new account. I mean, honestly, those aren't all that great rewards, but for your first month, yeah, not bad. All right, Vision, on the other hand, is going to have a lot of immunities. That's what makes him kind of such a great champ between the power control and his immunities between bleed and poison. Now we're not doing bleed or poison here, but it's still a little bit of annoying. He's a little more durable. Oh, and then synthesis. Yes, the original vision, which is this one, has the synthesis ability, which is going to help him periodically gain an entire bar of power, which just makes him jump up just quite randomly and have all sorts of fun. I guess lucky for me, he just wasn't filling up to doing his special 3 here. It's fine by me. Take it, man. Take it. Take those incinerates. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having a 4-star, 4 or 5-star vision on this account. That wouldn't be bad. Help with progression a little bit. That would actually be a pretty great one. Just see those units rack up. Every single unit counts, right? All right, now here we are to the first of the 2 bosses. We have Sunspot here, and man, can this guy deal some damage if you do not stay on top of him. But his specials, for the most part, even his special 1 and special 2, is based on a type of, I guess you would say, mixed martial arts from Brazil called capoeira. And so both of his attacks kind of incorporate this dance kind of martial arts style, and it's neat, but it makes for kind of an easy dodge. So as long as you're keeping aware of like where he's at power wise, most of the time you're going to be pretty okay, because like that was his special one, I believe. Yeah, that was a special one that just barely happened right there. Suffice to say, don't bring in a champ that's going to be doing incinerates. Like technically Cable does do incinerates with his special 2, but now that I'm thinking back on it, hopefully I'm not stupid enough to do a special 2, as I probably immediately do a special 2. And oh, I actually thought that was his special for a sec. That faked me out. As far as this fight goes, though, most of it was straightforward. It was, I believe, Master and above, where if you did not attack him or did not hit him after a certain amount of time, you would get an incinerate, which he could then reabsorb into himself and power himself even more. But on Heroic, it was a pretty easy fight on that one. Now, by far, the most frustrating fight here was Whorelock. I was looking through all of my videos, even with my Coal Obsidian 6-star on my main account, and I'm sure it's definitely possible to do, but I was actually not able to capture like a legit, just absolute destroying fight. Like most months that I've had, I've been able to take out both bosses pretty quickly, and he's just so durable and so crazy that he's just kind of all over the place, along with his infections, that the longer the fight goes, the more of a kind of disadvantage you're at. And then it doesn't help at all that I'm immune against, a tech champion. So this just was kind of an interesting month. I love how he uses his head though. I absolutely am just in love with Whorelock here. As far as any of the fights did go on this, I mean, my definite recommendation would be don't bring in a mutant champion. Don't bring in champions that he's immune against. And it's like, well, kind of duh, but I didn't really have much of a choice this first month. So it was kind of an unfortunate fight. But just looking at these movements that he has, I actually got a pretty good start on here, other than every time I hit him, I'm still getting infected. And something to like watch out for is I would much rather have his special 2 than his special 1. For the special 1, it's going to be infecting you as well. And with his special too, it's just, even though it's unblockable, at least it was when he was a boss, it's a lot more short-ranged right here that you can easily get around it. The special one, however, is it's a kind of a whole different beast. The timing's really odd. And I ended up, after my like 5th or 6th fight between the different accounts, I ended up starting to be able to dodge it pretty well. But I think that he'll be a pretty fun defender, if nothing else, for his immunities, for his kind of odd behavior, for the infections, kind of a different way of using almost like an Omega Red fight. But yeah, that was Ex Machina heroic version for August. We are now halfway through September, but I still thought it'd be kind of fun to throw up the content for it, just in the interest of the kind of the history of the free-to-play account. So yeah, we are going for an uncollected run by the end of our 60-day period, and hopefully you liked that content. And yeah, stick around for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and have a wonderful day. Peace out, guys.